Hi, I'm Alan Cylinder.
And I'm his daughter, Chelsea Cylinder.
We're Cylinder. And today we're here to talk about two movies that are currently streaming. And they both star Meryl Streep. The first is called The Prom, and the second is called Let Them All Talk. The Prom, which stars not only Meryl Streep, but James Corden, Andrew Rannells, and particularly Nicole Kidman, is a real joy to watch. It's an exuberant movie musical in the traditional sense. It's directed by Ryan Murphy, and it's a film version of a Broadway musical that was Tony nominated in the 2018 and 19 season. It was a favorite show of mine, and the film version, for the most part, is just wonderful.
I completely agree. I loved The Prom. The Prom was another one of my favorite musicals from the 2018 Broadway season. I thought it was robbed of all of the love it deserved. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was hilarious. And this movie is a very faithful adaptation of the Broadway musical. It's so lively, it's so colorful and jubilant, and the cast is great. Meryl Streep, since this is a Meryl Streep dual review, I thought was fantastic. She was really amazing. And I thought the whole cast, James Corden, Nicole Kidman, Andrew Rannells, and Keegan-Michael and Kerry Washington are also in this movie. Everyone is really good in this movie. There's a newcomer to the movie, also Joellen Pellman, who's fantastic. She's a really great voice.
Yeah, she is very good. The woman who played her on Broadway was very good, but she is every bit as good. And I was particularly thrilled with James Corden in this movie. I was very surprised he was that good. To me, he was the best one in the movie. And I do not think that Streep was as great as everybody else seems to think. I always like watching her, but I didn't think she was nearly as funny as Beth Leavel, the actress who played her on Broadway. In fact, I thought that she needed to have a slightly funnier take on the material. Nicole Kidman, on the other hand, has a real shining moment. She has a song called Zaz, and I thought it was one of the real high points of the movie.
I also thought Andrew Rannells was very good. He has a number in the second half of the movie that's really fantastic.
I totally agree. The entire cast is good. There's nobody bad in this movie, but there are some real standouts.
And we didn't tell you what this movie musical is about, so let's do that. This story is about four Broadway divas who are becoming has-beens and they're not happy about it. So in order to gain their fame back, they think what they have to do is find some sort of cause to advocate for so that they can get some free positive PR.
And the cause that they find is a lesbian student in Indiana. And she is being unallowed to go to her prom because she wants to bring her girlfriend there, and they're totally against same-sex couples.
So much so that they are going to cancel the entire prom altogether.
Correct. The only thing I didn't like about this movie is the slight heavy-handedness of director Ryan Murphy. He adds a subplot involving James Corden and his estrangement from his family, from coming out as gay at a young age. And this subplot is very syrupy and serves no purpose because all the ideas that he's trying to get across in the film come across without that perfectly. And it's just quite bad. I don't want to say anything bad, though, about Ryan Murphy because if it weren't for him, this movie would not exist. He loved the show and had the clout to be able to make this into a movie musical, and he overall did a great job. This movie's got lots of singing, lots of dancing. It's got a score by Matthew Sklar and Chad Beguilin.
A very good score, by the way.
And I think every song is good. And if you like movie musicals, I don't think you can go wrong by watching this movie. It's currently being streamed on Netflix. I would give this movie 4 cylinders.
I would give this movie 5 cylinders.
The Prom. The other movie that's currently being streamed starring Meryl Streep is on hbomax, and it's called Let Them All Talk. This is directed by Steven Soderbergh, a very good director who's known for doing some very good movies. I didn't expect much out of this, but actually it delivered. It's a pretty good movie. It co-stars Candice Bergen, Gemma Chan, Lucas Hedges, and Diane Wiest, and it takes place mainly on a cruise ship. They filmed it on a cruise ship, in fact. Will we ever see cruise ships again? They filmed it on a cruise ship in 2019 when everything was presumably safe. And it's a film with just a lot of dialogue, but the dialogue is interesting and the acting is all good.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I thought the characters are really engaging and it's really easy to stay with them throughout the entire movie. This movie is about a writer played by Meryl Streep who is going to receive an award for something that she has written. And she's currently writing a new novel and everyone wants to know what it's going to be, but she's not telling what it's going to be. All that she's telling is that she's taking a cruise internationally to receive this award, and on the cruise she has requested that her nephew and two of her oldest friends who she has been a bit estranged from come with her.
She has a very good relationship with her nephew, but a very contentious one with her friends.
Yes.
I like Gemma Chan a lot in this movie. I like Streep a lot in this movie. And I thought Candice Bergen was actually good. Also, I'm not a big fan of hers, but I thought she was good in this movie. She's not a very likable character, but she's good in the movie. I'm not crazy about Lucas Hedges, but I thought he was very good.
I agree. I thought the acting was strong all around, and like I said, these are really good characters and really good writing. It's a compelling movie.
As I said, I didn't expect much out of this movie, and I got a lot more than I expected. I would give this movie 3 cylinders.
I would give this movie 3.5 cylinders.
Let them all talk. This is Alan Cylinder
And Chelsea Cylinder.
saying see you at the movies.
Bye.